The top 3 and worst 3 basses of 2022. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. Don't shoot the messenger. This is just my opinion. Just my opinion. Kick that intro. All right. So this is in no particular order. This is my most favorite. It's my least favorite, best. No. They're all in there as great. They're all in there as bad. Bad is bad. Good is good. Let's just call it that and then move on with it. So, first entry, the Harley Benton MV 4PJ Gateau BM. I have never got to play this bass, but looking at it and knowing what Harley Benton basses actually sound like, usually consistently, telling you right now, next year I'm going to have one. It's going to happen. It also comes in these flavors. Oh yeah. Very soon, baby. Very soon. Moving on. Next entry is going to be Sire P8. Let me explain why. I got to put my hands on a P10 under a year ago. Got sent to me by a friend of the channel, Low and Lobster. I like that bass, even though he made some changes to it. The initial feel, the look of the bass, it's nice. I'm cool with the Sire preamp and then having the exotic woods. This P8 is going to bring all that plus a roasted maple neck, and then it's basically the P10, basically, but a little bit more price effective. So I originally was gonna go for the P5, but I wanted an active situation, so the P8 is the next clear choice. So that's what I'm gonna say, and that's based on the fact that I currently have a bass that hasn't released on the channel yet, so y'all stay tuned. But yeah, because I have that bass, I know that the P8 is gonna actually feel and play and do everything I want it to do. So that's the entry on the list. All right, next entry on the list is the Fender American Vintage 2, specifically the 1960s precision bass. Yes, I love P basses. That's it's a thing that I didn't know I love, but I do. And now I have to have that type of deal happening. But yeah, it sounds phenomenal. It's everything that I want a bass to be. So yeah, that's the third entry. Now, honorable mention, and I do have to give a caveat because this is an interesting situation here. At NAMM, ran into close basses. Didn't know that this company existed, but it happened in 2022. So for that reason, I'm going to present the Close Apollo. Yes. It's a crystal clear tone. I loved everything about it. Hopefully I have one coming in the future, but for my own personal collection, but I love that. Now, here's the caveat. A bass that just dropped on my channel and just released to the public is the Mono Neon bass. Only reason why it's not a strong contender in this list is because it just came out and it's still in infancy, even though this is 2022. I kind of want to see how it's received, but I like it. So it makes the list as one of the best basses in an honorable mention slot. Feel how you feel. These are my opinions. Now, let's get to what you've really been waiting for. Top 3 worst basses of 2022. No particular order. Well, this one is the Harley Benton Marquise. That's Johnny. That was a hilarious joke. Anyway, so the Harley Benton Marquise. It looks like this. One of my chief concerns about this bass is if you turn your head to the side, It kind of looks like a tooth, like a molar. Now you can't unsee it, right? Right. And I'm not in dentistry, and that's not my jam, so I can't see myself bringing this bad boy around. And it's got the nerve to be blue, my favorite color. You're gonna look like that and you blue. I have a personal vendetta against this base and whoever designed this base and said, hey, this is gonna be a great cutting edge BC rich type shit. No, absolutely not. Get my blood pressure up, let me move on. The Hofner Ignition SE 500-to-1 violin bass. This, for me, because I'm a 54-inch round chest guy, this would look like a ukulele in my hands. And I've played small basses comfortably, but I can't. There's no knobs. It's all switches and stuff, I believe. I've only seen one twice, and I tried to play it both times and tried to slap it, and it didn't happen. And you know how I feel about slapping. So if I can't slap it, then it's got to go. You can't. I can't. No. The fretboard goes right up to the pickup. What are you saying to me right now? No. Hard pass. Next. The Gibson SG Standard Bass. The advertisement for this says classic tone, smooth sound. I want to go back to the fact that even in this bass, the pickup is right up against the fretboard. And there is one in the bridge, so I guess that kind of helps. But for the general purposes, that's going to be the most sloshy bass sound. Oh, it's going to carry a worship service because you can hit whole notes all day and carry the bottom. Don't try to get fancy. This is I play one note every 4 beats type of bass. Get it out of here. And it has a nerve to be $1,800. Where? Feel how you feel. Honorable mention. The Spectre Bantam 4. Kind of looks like a booger. Now, it costs $2,300 and it's a short scale bass. So I guess I can see the appeal for it. Every Spectre thing that I've ever experienced, it's always been a bad time. It's been in Guitar Center and the strings have like ice cream and ketchup or filth that's associated with Guitar Center basses for demo. It's always a thing. So I've never had a good experience with the Spectre bass, and I can't imagine that a brand new one would be worth $2,300. They're not just gonna have those out in the stores nowhere I've seen, and I've been to some stores. But I seen it, I was like, that design, I could see what they're trying to do with the sleek angles and make it shape poltergeisty, I guess, but no. Anyway, hope you agree. If you don't, take it up with management. That's my top 3 best and top 3 worst, 8 or 7. But whatever, I have a lot of opinions. Anyway, we're going to end up getting together the whole band. It's going to be hopefully Johnny Dibble, Amp, the bass player, Low and Lobster, and myself. And we'll get together and do a live stream sometime in the near future when we all post our personal videos on the best and worst basses, and maybe there'll be some comparison between the two. Who knows? Usually this is how this goes because bass players usually think alike, so we'll see. But till then, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bullet Kid. Y'all be easy.